Ah, another fine day of December. This is 3 p.m., by the way. Oh! A note on my chair? What may it say?
Dear David, blah blah blah. I wish to celebrate Sir David December with you. Of course, I mean celebrating as in you have to do all the work while I speak in my magnificent language, French.
Ow.
But my darn cousin has gone to war with my country, and we lost. And now I'm in the hospital. So could you keep the tradition and make Sir David December happen? Your non-consensual friend, Sir David Attenborough.
Like I'm gonna just straight up change my month's plan and go ahead and do. Well, guess what? It's David December, and since Sir David Attenborough is stuck in the hospital, I get to choose my own video topics. Take that, Tip J! Anyways, welcome to the first episode of David December. Now, the next few weeks are going to be filled with videos where I talk about something personal to me, games that have marked me, and mainly Nintendo games. I'm mainly going to be talking about Nintendo games. But I mean, not all episodes are going to be Nintendo games. Half of them are gonna be. Let's start by talking about Mario Wonder.
Holy damn. You know, after seeing all the new Super Mario Bros. Games and Mario Maker being the superior 2D Mario game nowadays, I think the entire Mario community was basically giving up on getting a proper new 2D Mario game. And here we are. I mean, the last proper 2D Mario game we had was freaking New Super Mario Bros. U on the Wii U. What?
I do think before we start talking about Mario Wonder, we should probably go through some history. So, Game Dev Clone, take it away. Oh, hey, so look, 1999, that's where all the good games were. Donkey Kong 64, GTA 2, System Shock 2, heck, Silent Hill. But guess what? I was not all good times. We didn't have the PlayStation 2. Nintendo had the Nintendo 64. And what the fuck is an Xbox? And you know what's the worst part? People were afraid of something called Y2K. You see, Y2K is an indie RPG game made by Studio. Yeah, that sound accurately describes the game. Game dev, are you okay? Look, I'm getting to the good part. Remember all the drug trips in Y2K? All the weird trips you get in that game where we're just in the mind world and all that? Well, it's Mario Wonder on each stage. Wow, that somehow made sense? Huh? So Mario Wonder, well, it's the game where the creators basically went...
We need to make a game while we are completely high on drugs.
Well, why am I here?
Mario Wonder is a real treat. I mean, no longer do we have green grassy field world, a desert world, and a lava world. Now we have a green grassy field world, a desert world, and a lava world. Wait, something doesn't seem right here. So yeah, the world themes might seem very familiar, but I really like how the world is split up here. You do start in some green grassy fields, but it quickly becomes a jungle and more of a canyon. And as soon as you defeat World 1, you get to see how the rest of the map looks. And, well, we've got the Petal Isles, which divide the different worlds. But even there, like, the worlds themselves have a unique twist. Like, for example, let's take Fluff Puff Peaks. God, I hope that's what the name is. I'm just reading this. I don't remember if that's the name. Fluff Puff Peaks starts out with an ice world where you're, like, a lot of ice stages and stuff like that. And as you slowly begin climbing the mountain, you begin to come into more cloud-style levels, and it's really cool. It really fits the theme of climbing a mountain. Heck, there's some of these worlds even have like changed goals in there. Like, for example, World 3, you have to go through these training sessions with his master, And World 5 is you have to rescue some coal miners.
I'm stuck in a cave. There's only some weird lights. The fuck were you doing in the dark here? I was praying. I was praying to the good old the angel hair. Well, have fun doing that. So how does this game feel to control? Well, I mean, it's really hard to explain this type of thing to people because, you know, you gotta hold the thing, but like, this is by far the smoothest game I've played, especially when it comes to platformers. And I've played a lot of them. I've played everything from Rayman to Ori and the Blind Forest to Meat Boy. I've played pretty much almost all the platformers out there, especially 2D ones. And this one just controls the best out of all of them. Like, damn. And it's kind of fun because it feels very much similar to the new Super Mario Bros. All right. Sorry, I forgot that it's kind of a curse we have here in my neighborhood that whenever someone mentions those games, someone explodes here. Yeah, I think I need to be careful about that.
So I think what improves this game over the earlier titles is the animation work. Now there are countless videos out there describing in detail why the animation works so well. And I mean, I'm not really going through that again, but like the way the characters react to the environment, react to the ledges, enemies reacting to you, the smear frames on the running animations, so much here is polished. And do I have to mention how beautiful this game is? I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. They all have their own touches and vibes. Like, all these stages are great, man. Like, God, I love the look of this game. And I also love how each world kind of has its own color, like green for the first one, light purple for the second one, orange for the third one, yellow for the fourth one, and dark purple for the fifth one, and red for the sixth world.
Yeah, I might have gotten some colors wrong, but I am also slightly colorblind, so that's gonna be my excuse. Of course, it's only between red and green, but shh. Anyways, feel free to correct me in the comments if you want to correct me on the colors.
Now, in the area of the music, I think the music in this game is fine. I remember some tunes, not all of them though. I've heard a lot of people say this is like the best Mario soundtrack out there, and I mean, I'm gonna disagree. I mean, I like the music. The music is good. It's really good. But I don't think it's as memorable as Mario World or 3D World or Galaxy or the OG Mario games. But here are some tunes I really like the Ice Stage theme. Or the Gloomy Forest one. I actually adore this track. It feels so different from a Mario game. Like, it's such a contrast from the rest of the super bouncy soundtrack. By the way, I gotta mention the Wonder Effects, especially because some of them have music-related stuff.
So, the game's gimmicks is drugs. Did you say drugs?
The Wonder Effects are this game's selling point, and if they fail at being interesting, well, then the game's not gonna be really good. It's game development 101.
Look, game development is pure torture, and it's only for idiots like David. I just have to say this, the Wonder Effects are wonderful.
The Wonder Effects are so unique and bring so much chaos into the stages themselves. I mean, everything can happen from pipes becoming alive.
Man, that's a weird coincidence. I mean, this also happens with my evolutions.
You do know I can fully talk, right?
God, I love tripping balls.
What? The stage can become like a Zelda-like, stars fall to the ground, and then there's, singing numbers.
Yeah, these are probably like the stuff that people are gonna remember most from this game. So if you don't want to be spoiled now, this is a good time to jump up and play the game for yourself, or watch someone else play it. Like me, I'm just kidding. But seriously, if you don't want to be spoiled, jump off now, because I'm gonna go into spoiler category here. Zone, whatever.
So I'll start talking about the Piranha Plant one. In this one, the Piranha Plants sing, and I'm gonna be honest, I did not know these guys had a voice, but god damn it, this was a pleasant surprise. I mean, not only is the tune catchy, but the Piranha Plant's voice are quite nice. Plus, if you kill them, you can make them stop singing. Not kidding, these guys are producing the sound, and if they die, they can't sing. I mean, that's Mortality 101.
Mortality is the concept of something not existing after a short amount of time. However, immortality is used for stuff that doesn't die, like pop music, VTubers, and the new Super Mario Bros.
Another cool music segment is the entire Ninja stage. God, this one is fun as hell. You want to timer jumps to the rhythms of the music, and it makes stuff happen the longer you keep your rhythm. I think the most fun music stage is actually the next to the final stage of the game, the Bowser Fist Bump Festival, or whatever the hell it's called. Holy damn, this was such a cool surprise, an awesome stage to end the game on before the final boss. So much works in this stage for me, and it's not the easiest stage either. A rhythm stage that people probably don't remember fondly are the step beat stages, or rather jump, 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 and probably the one in the special world. Holy mother of God, I think this is the hardest stage in the game for me. It's so tight, it's so satisfying to pull off. Actually, speaking of the special world is fun as hell. This is the game's toughest challenges, and they all rely on wonder effects in the game. From being a Goomba to the top-down movement, these are by far the hardest stages in the game, and also the most fun stages. Plus, you get an encore from the Piranha Plant, and it's still a jam. I do prefer the song in the first appearance, but you know, the stage here is way more fun, and there's the final level, and I'm gonna keep this one to the end of the video.
Well, let's talk about story.
Bowser became a castle. Yeah, that's the plot of the game. And it's a Mario game. The plot is for the weak anyways. That's right. You like your deep Persona 5 lore, well, your deep visual novel lore. Yes, I know you're gonna be watching this, Sir Colin Attenborough, but guess what? You basic.
Yeah, I don't think that any one of us expected Bowser to become a castle. Well, maybe except for DeviantArt. But I also think DeviantArt expected Mario to become an elephant. So, yeah, honestly, I think we should keep this for another discussion for another day. Yeah, let's do that.
Also, about the bosses, yeah, I agree with having the Koopalings could have been, you know, actually cool in this instance, where, you know, the Wonder Twist would have made them have more unique designs, but considering the bosses we already have, I mean, I would have honestly wanted more unique bosses than the Koopalings, because my god, they've been still kind of overused in the 2D platformers, and I do like how Bowser Jr. is slightly implemented. I wish there was more, you know, unique fights, but yeah. However, the final boss, holy damn, they nailed it. This fight is amazing. I mean, you have to time your jumps to avoid stuff. This boss is perfect. I love it, the spectacle. I mean, Bowser's become more of a freaking showmanship person than like a straight up boss. Like, this man just goes out, makes a theme park, and then just goes for a wedding on the moon. And now he's doing this. Damn, Bowser's changed a lot. Now that I've finally talked about all of this, you know, let's discuss the final stage of the game. This stage is fine. Nothing too impressive. It's fun to experience the devs going, oh, what if we just put in all of the wonder effects in one stage? But it's not as tough as any other special world stages, and it's kind of sad we don't get a proper final stage. It would have been fun to actually have a proper final stage without a wonder effect. Just to see how tough they can make the level design. Especially when we have like 3D World and Mario Galaxy 2 both having a challenge road as their final thing.
But yeah, I gotta be honest, I really enjoyed this game. I mean, I got the same complaints as everyone, you know, it was a bit too easy throughout the way. I mean, I would suggest you to actually just play the game without the badges. I mean, the badges are incredibly fun to mess around with and all that, but playing the game without the badges actually makes the game slightly more difficult, not gonna lie. it actually really raises the difficulty. These stages are designed with the badges in mind, especially some of the later ones. But yeah, the game is relatively easy and it's fine. In my opinion, I think it works really well. This is a very fun game to play and it's very replayable with all the badges and all that. I know I haven't really talked about those, but again, as I said, when I first played this game, I didn't play with the badges because I was like, this is kind of cheating. Unless you're playing with the hard ones. Invisibility, baby. I've seen someone have fun with those badges. But yeah, the game is super stylized and all that, and it's honestly been super fun playing. And I played it entirely through with my friend. Actually, it's really fun, really chaotic, but really fun time. Not gonna lie. And the game definitely shows that it's been like it's been in the works for like several years. Like this is the evolution of Mario. I really think they should keep on with this, except for the the other stuff. So yeah. Man, I really can't wait to see what else they have in store for Mario this year. They still have like more stuff coming out, like Mario RPG. But yeah, that was it for this time. Thank you for watching. Yo, David, you're up for playing some newer Super Mario Bros. Wii? Yeah, I mean that sounds like a good idea for our next video. Don't know what that was all about. Anyways, let's start recording it. So yeah, let me just grab my copy. So yeah, hello everybody. Today we're gonna be talking about new Super Mario.